Today, any development, especially the digital transformation that is going on in many of the countries in the world, you require cyber resilience within it. And therefore, this particular conference will highlight many of the issues that needs to be done in that particular sense.
What we at the World Bank are doing is investing in the digital infrastructure of developing countries. And that investment must be protected, not just for us, but also for the countries. So when we see large-scale attacks against public sector systems or against critical infrastructure in developing countries, that's the kind of thing that we hope to avoid. So we're helping developing countries to mitigate those risks by investing in cybersecurity. So that means that we want to make sure that public sector ministries, databases, online services are safe. We want to make sure that electricity grids and other types of critical utilities are safe. And we want to make sure that there is capacity in a developing country context to respond to all of these risks.
Cybersecurity is extremely important as a facilitator of economic development and, frankly, social stability. We need to know that things like our electricity grids are resilient against cyber attacks because they will be attacked. And this flows all the way through to, am I setting up a business? Can I rely on basic services keeping going if a cyber attack occurs? So we see this development of capacity globally as something that will ensure that development is resilient, it's sustainable, and that when we put our effort, time, and budget into something, that it's not going to be destroyed by a random attack by cyber criminals.
Countries, even developing countries, are more and more dependent on cyber technologies. Then if you look at just basic development issues like building power systems, food supplies, financial systems, all of those are dependent on network technologies and cyber in some ways. Countries around the world talk about the digitalization agenda and achieving the digitalization agenda. But you won't do that if you don't have good cybersecurity as the foundation for that, because you'll lose the confidence of your populace, you'll lose the ability to do the things you want to do, you'll lose the economic benefits.
We change the way cyber is part of development activities in the future.
Really launch this as a global issue at a level that is beyond just the often insular community of the cyber people. The cyber people are great at talking to the cyber people, but we need to make this a more broad-based effort. This is not just a cyber issue. This is an issue for everyone. And so if the Global Conference on Cyber Capacity Building can break through that and make people understand why this is so important and free up those resources and free up that attention and build those bridges, I know that's just not one thing, but all of those things go together in my view.